morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up. You're the only one that can do that. If you're down and out and unhappy and depressed, you're the one that created it. You're the only one that can clean it up so you can have a good day. Remember, yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. I'm going to read the list of all the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, porn, anger, rage, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another, or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about competing with yourself and letting your spirit guide you throughout the day and filling you up and guiding you and directing you. The importance of competing with yourself. I'm very competitive. My husband was very competitive. We were into sports all of our life. But there's things that he does so much better that I would never try to compete with. And there's things that I do so much better that he would never try to compete with. Let's focus on today the importance of what are your gifts? Really, really, really look at what you're great at. And don't apologize for it. Enhance it. Bring it out. Utilize it. Share it. Give it to other people. Teach them. And start blossoming and shining in your own life. We can all be stars. This is what I love. One of the things that I really, really, really want to teach is that it drives me crazy when people look up to stars. It's great to admire a movie, but to make anybody your God and look up to them as goddess, there's no such thing. There's only one God in the universe. There's only one creator. But when you make other people gods and you make them like they're perfect, it's a mistake. And then when they do something that disappoints you, you get disappointed yourself. And a lot of times it can jeopardize your happiness in your own life. So today I want you to really look at you shining and being your own star in your own life. We can all be stars in our own life. This is why I started this podcast. I wanted people to realize how great they are and the power that they carry. Many people have never been taught. You know, they might have had negative parents that beat their kids down, or negative partners, or whatever it is, whatever has been your distraction, whatever has really took you to a level of degradation and degrading you and devaluing you. I'm here to tell you that's their own shit. That's their own insecurity. That's their own unhappiness. That's their own failure. And they're just projecting that onto you because they never risen to the occasion. They've never taken the steps to be great, to be extraordinary, to want to be a star in their own life. I love life. I love starring in my own life. I love being my own actor. I love running my own show. I love calling the shots. I love making stands. I love making mistakes and cleaning them up. I love that I don't blame anybody. And you can literally get up and love everything you do. And one of the things that I do, what I love about being a star in my own life, is challenging myself with things that are hard for me, that are difficult for me, and that I'm able to overcome, especially like with the computer and doing the podcast and doing real estate and doing ads and being creative. Those are all things that I had to break through the wall and get out of my comfort zone. They did not come to me easy. And I'm so proud of what I have accomplished. And I want you to be proud of what you've accomplished. No more comparing yourself with anybody around you. No more looking at other people and saying, oh, wow, they have it so great. No, they may have it great with $1 million. They still have the same issues you do. They still have to get up. They still have to go to the bathroom. They still have to deal with what's put in front of them. None of us are exempt from anything that we need to do. We all have to go through the day together in our own ways, whether we have $1 million, $1 trillion, $1 billion. And look, if you want to look at the stars and look how wackadoodle they are, and watch how the stars start to go down with the emptiness and humanness, because they don't even know how to be. So remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You teach yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember the goal for all of us. It truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom. Remember, if you have an attitude, remember, beatitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful spiritual saying from Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great series by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you realize that it cannot actually hurt you to go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go past that point. That's all it takes, is to go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from my book. All right, we're on page 101, second question, mental response review. Number 2, obsessions, compulsions, diseases, addictions, and self-abuse are forms of disorders that must be addressed in order to get on with your life. Any form of distraction of the mind can control you on a daily basis. Your response is vital to your life. Each day we reflect on how we perform our lives and see ourselves. How much freedom do we have? Without answering these questions, you will remain stagnant, stuck, and confused. Allowing yourself to live in denial. Honesty is essential, or we will never experience peace of mind and harmony. We create a disharmony and unhappiness when we blame everyone and everything around us. If we focus on ourselves and look into ourselves for the answer, It is then that we can get to work. Be patient and kind to yourself. Surround yourself with supportive people. Your atmosphere and support system is key to how successful your recovery can be and will be. Wow, this is powerful. You know, in the beginning, it was very scary for me. And I made sure I surrounded myself by people that would call me on my shit. I surrounded myself around strong men and women. I got a strong sponsor. I got a strong counselor. I did courses all over, wherever I can do courses to learn, to grow. I wanted to know so much of why I did what I did, how I got there. And I wanted to stop the obsessions and the diseases and everything that was controlling my mind. So it started with the drugs and the alcohol. And then I had to work on the sugar and the white flour. Then I had to work on my anger and my rage. Then I had to work on my biological family. Then I had to work on my ex-husband. There was order to the insanity. But like I said, once you do the hardest thing first, there's always a list. We're cross-addicted. We go into one thing, into another, until it's a process of elimination, until we feel absolutely comfortable standing on our own 2 feet and not needing any crutches. And that is powerful. That is beautiful. And that is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. And you are worth it. So today, write down that list. Write down the things that you need to work on. Write down the things that's controlling your mind, and your mind won't shut up. If you don't start addressing the things that's controlling your mind, you're never going to experience peace. So reach out, pick up the phone, get help. If you don't trust your friends, get a counselor that you can trust and work with them. Get honest, get raw, don't hold back, and watch the peace and the freedom you start experiencing, and it's worth every bit of work. Remember, you're either tired from doing something or you're tired from doing nothing, and your life is worth fighting for and getting tired over until you get to the other side, and then it becomes effortless, beautiful, and incredible to live on a daily basis. Remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. And the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. And I want you to start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. Do it for 30 days. If you like what you see, do it for another 30 days. And in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a stunning day today. And thank you for listening.